and welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah. Today we got Miss Chanel West Coast.
What's up? How are you, ladies?
We're good. How are you?
I'm great. I just want to say right now that I don't go anywhere without my nails.
Wait, you got...
I got
your thumbs
I got
on.
2 thumbs.
Hey.
I don't go anywhere without my nails. It could be like a family wedding, and I'm like, I don't have my nails done.
Half the time when mine are like busted, I just keep them like tucked under my
That's
leg or
literally
something.
my go-to is like just keep it like under your leg like this.
That's my worst fear is like when you have something like to do, but you don't have time to go get your nails done. Like you get pictures done or something, like I did a few weeks ago. I had like 2 nails missing. Whole time, pictures, I was like this.
Oh my gosh, no, it's the worst. I've actually had, my boyfriend's really good with Photoshop, so like there's been a couple times where I'm missing a nail and he's like, I got you, babe. And he like Photoshops the nail onto my finger
I've
for
done
me.
that
for
for
me?
Haliey before.
And my finger was
I
like
this
blurred.
picture. She was like, I love this picture, but my nail's like naked. And I was like, I got you. Photoshopped a fake nail on there.
That's
Yeah,
so
my
cute.
finger is like 3 inches like extra long.
That's so
It's
funny.
okay.
And also whenever I lose my nails, the cutest thing is my little girl. She's 2, and she
Aw.
always goes, "Mama's finger," like I lost my whole finger, and then she like brings it back to me. I'm like, it's okay, Mama doesn't need that anymore.
That's
Aw.
okay. You can have it now. Sometimes you just gotta go like the dollar store or something, get like the press-on ones, and just
Yeah,
make it work.
yeah.
Sometimes, if you have that much energy, I don't. So you said you got a little girl that's 2?
Yeah, she's
She's so
2 and 5
sweet.
months.
2 and 5 months.
Yes,
So she's almost closer to 3.
yeah. It's the terrible 2s definitely right now.
Do you actually believe in that? Is that like a real thing?
So I didn't at first because 2 came around and I was like, she's so sweet. Like, I don't think this is a real thing. And like the past month, it is fully developed. And I'm like, yes, this is a real thing. Like,
Oh gosh.
she's very, like, she's a Scorpio. She's very sassy.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know if you guys are into astrology, but, you know,
Yeah,
Scorpios
yeah,
are
my
sassy.
sister's a Scorpio. She's a cunt.
I will listen. Don't call her that. She's not
She
a
is.
cunt.
No, but you get what I'm saying then. So that's really, you know, that personality is definitely developing right now.
Okay, good. So she'll have some character when she gets older.
Oh, she's got a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of character, yeah.
good. What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
A Virgo.
I don't know Virgos.
I don't think I know much about Virgos
I
either.
don't really
We're
Enlighten us.
we're a lot. We're perfectionists. I always say Beyonce's a Virgo, so that says a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like we're very like meticulous. We're very clean, but we could be crazy too. Actually, guy and girl Virgos are different. The guy Virgos are like so chill. They're like they don't care about anything. But girl Virgos, we're very like, you know, high energy.
That's kind of how Geminis are too. Like Gemini women, I think are great. They're fine, but Gemini men, absolutely fucking not. Terrible people. Terrible individuals.
Yeah, I feel that.
And you're an Aries, right?
Mhm. Can you guess Haley's?
Let me guess. Based on your personality, I'm gonna say Capricorn.
I give off Capricorn vibes.
You don't even give off what your sign actually is.
What are you?
A Pisces.
Oh, okay, so we get along.
Yeah.
Like, all of my best friends and I've a couple boyfriends have been Pisces. So, like, Pisces and Virgos get along really good.
Good.
Well, you seem so chill, like, and Capricorns are really, really chill. Like, they're just very, like, go with the flow. So,
I don't know if I know any Capricorns.
I don't think I do either.
they're, like, the end of December to the beginning of January, I think. Yeah.
See, Maddie cuts it close. She's a Sagittarius. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I don't know much about them either. I watch those in the middle of the night, though. Like, when it pops up on TikTok, I'm like, oh, tell me about my sign. Oh, I'm a lunatic? Okay. That's good to know.
That's basically what everything says about a Virgo. Like, I'm like, dude, we're not that crazy, you know? But whatever.
I
definitely
definitely say
think
about
the-
my signs. Aries,
Yeah.
like the fire.
You are
Like,
fire
that-
They
sign.
do say Aries
Yeah.
girls can be crazy, but you guys both seem so chill though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm crazy.
She's a very chill guy. Like, you have to beg
Chill
her
guy.
to give a fuck about something. Like, it's that bad.
Nice.
What was it I sent you on TikTok the other day? It was like, that one friend is like, I don't give a fuck. I don't ever give a
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
It's funny. I was
How
like,
long
yep.
have you guys been best friends?
We did this
I was about to say,
yesterday.
someone asks us every time.
It's like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, it was like our freshman year of high school.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
So, yeah.
How long have you known Dom?
So Dom and I met, oh my gosh, how long ago was that? Like,
And how did you meet him?
I met him in Miami, and
Everyone's love story.
That's
Everyone's love
hilarious.
story.
No, so I was kind of hungover, and my girlfriend was like, we got to go get pictures. She was a photographer, so she's like, we got to go get pictures of this sunset. And I'm like dead, and I'm like, I do not want to go to the pool. So we get down to the pool, and she spotted him, and she's like, do you see that guy over there? And I'm like, blurry eyes. I have horrible eyesight. Like, I should be wearing glasses. And I was like, where? And I'm like, rubbing my eyes. And I just like, it was like my eyes opened up. You know what I mean? I was
You're like, man, my dreams. There.
Yes, like literally it was like a scene out of like a comedy movie where it's like, like you see like a white light around.
Like heaven opens up and shines their lights down.
Literally. And so I was like, ooh, let's go sit by him. And so we go and sit next to him at the pool and just start talking to him. And within 5 minutes, he's like, oh, I'm from California. I'm a Virgo. We're both Virgos. I was like, and you're from California? Like, you never meet people that are also from California. It's just like a weird thing. And so we had a lot in common. We both had single moms. And so we kind of hit it off. But he lived there at the time. So it was like, okay, I live in LA. You live here. So we exchanged numbers. And years later, this is like the weirdest thing. Like, he had popped in my head a couple times because he's obviously super, super hot.
You couldn't forget that face, could you?
Yeah, right? So I was like, I wonder what that guy's up to. And I like went to go look at his Instagram one day, and he had a girlfriend. So
you said, I'll wait this shit out. Don't worry.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not a home wrecker. I'm like, dang. I'm like, well, who knows? She might not be around too long.
Exactly.
So a couple years later, I'm shooting a music video. And I had a guy who was supposed to be in the video, but he flaked this is COVID times too. So he flakes last minute, and we're like, he definitely got COVID because like it was just so random how he flaked last minute. And I'm like, I need a guy. Like, who do I know? And like Dom just like pops in my head, and I'm like, that model guy from Miami. Yeah. I'm like, let me hit him up.
Yeah, there you go.
I hit him up. He came to do the video. He happened to be free that day, came to do the video. And then we basically just like didn't stop hanging out since then. And we always, it's like that Paul Rudd line where he's like, look at us, who would have thought? We say that all the time. We're like, look at us, who would have thought? Like, we just stayed hanging out since then, and now here we are with the baby.
So how many years ago was that?
This has been a few years now. So our baby's 2.5. We got pregnant kind of quick into the relationship. So we've been together a little over 3 years.
Fair enough.
So is he like in the public eye? Like, is he on social media at all?
So he is a little bit. He's a model.
Oh, he still does it.
Yeah, he's still modeling, but he does real estate mainly now. So like that.
Hey, that's where the money is.
That's where the money is.
Yeah.
Definitely more than modeling. Modeling's not gonna, it's like it doesn't go on forever. Obviously, he's gonna stay looking good till he's older, but so he models, and he was kind of in the public eye when we started dating, but
now he really is.
Now we really became, because we ended up getting our own TV show on MTV.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so after that, then it was like, now like we're very much in the public eye.
Is it hard being with somebody that's also in the public eye?
Yeah, I think so. But like, he's a little bit less than I am, so that's what I think I liked. Like, I've like my boyfriend since I've been on TV. I've been on TV since I'm 20. You know what I mean? So like, throughout that time, I always dated people who were not famous, just like regular people. Kind of in the music industry, so still like doing like what I do, but not like super famous or anything.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that like I'm just always. Like I said, my mom's from Ohio. I was telling you that before we did this. My mom's a very down-to-earth person. I'm very down-to-earth. And I think I'm really attracted to those type of people.
Those are the best people to be with.
Exactly. And there's not too many down-to-earth people in this industry. People start to get big heads. And so yeah, that's what really attracted me to Dom, is like, he's a super hot guy. At first I was like, okay, he's hot, but like, does he have a personality?
Like, something's wrong with him.
Right? Yeah, like I was
that's your first instinct.
Literally, I'm like, okay, there has to be a catch. Like, this guy's this hot and he likes me. Like, where's the catch? But no, like, he's literally just like the nicest, chillest guy, and that was really what attracted me to him. And then I started to find out he was smart too, and I'm like, yes, thank God. Because finding a hot guy who's also smart, that's like, now you
rare.
Exactly.
My boyfriend's the same way. I will give him credit. He's pretty smart.
Right? And you're like, that's when you're like, okay, you're still waiting to see what's
wrong with him.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's kind of how it was with him.
Good. So y'all don't have any kind of competition about, oh, I'm more famous than you, and
no,
good.
Like, so supportive of each other, and that's like that's the best feeling. Because I have had a boyfriend in the past who was not as supportive as I would have liked, or maybe felt like a little competitiveness.
Yeah,
and I hate that. Like, that's what I love about our relationship. Like, he's such a supporter of me. Like, he came here today now he had a business call, so he's not really doing a good job getting the BTS, but but there he is. He came to help me get my BTS. I was like, oh, I'm going to do the podcast, like, you got to come with me. And that's what I love, is like, he knew I didn't have somebody else to come with me today. He was free, so he's like, okay, I'll come support. I'll get your BTS pictures for you. And It's
That's so
great
sweet.
to have somebody like that, you know.
You really just summoned him. He just spawned out of nowhere.
It's like we were talking about him, and all of a sudden it was just like, oh.
I bet his ears were ringing. He was like, wait a minute. And he like poked over.
No, I gotta tell you though. So now that we're talking about him, it's the funniest. So he's the person who told me about you, obviously, because like the guys love you. So he's like, babe, you heard about Hawk Tuah? And I'm like in the kitchen like cleaning, and like the first thing that comes in my head is like a hawk, like a bird in the sky, and I'm like, is this
I've
like,
heard that before.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like, what is it, like a viral animal clip? Like, what is Hawk Tuah?
Is it a new species of bird?
I'm like, what? He's like, you haven't seen? Oh my gosh. And so I just have to tell you this because this is really funny. So ever since like discovering who you are and seeing your viral clip, let me just tell you, girl, I literally, it's like, I can't give this man a blowjob without thinking of your face.
Oh my God. You know what? That makes me happy that I'm in the bedroom with you every time.
Literally, I'm not joking. It's like, let's be honest, that moment happens and you're like, and you're like, and I literally think of your little face in my head just smiling. Like every time it's like we're in, you know, having sexy time, it's like that moment comes and then like your face pops in my fucking head.
It's such an honor to be there with you.
No, but I feel like I can't be the only one. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
Yeah, no. So
I'm
many like old men come up to her and they're like, "You saved my marriage." Like, thank you so
No,
much.
it's so bad. Like when we were doing club appearances, I could not tell you how many couples. I remember one distinctly in New York, and they come up to like the little, I don't even know what you call it, like the
Like
where
the
it's roped
table?
off at
Yeah.
like your table.
Yeah.
He was like, me and my wife just really had to meet you, and thank you for saving our marriage. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Y'all are like ancient compared to me. What the fuck did I do for you?
That is so
He
cute.
said, I've never got that much attention in my life. I was like, okay. Thank you for telling me about your old knob still getting up, but thanks.
Oh my God. No, but I think it's hilarious, you know, because it's like that. But like that goes to show though that it was such a moment. You know what I mean? Like you had this moment that's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna stay in people's heads for a long time. Like I literally can't I can't shake it. You know? So, but I think it's great though. Like I think that like how you said you saved these people's marriage. You know, like I think a lot of girls maybe needed to see that moment too. You know, so you're out here helping us all.
Yeah, there's a little sprinkle of me everywhere you go.
That's so funny.
Oh, good God. So you went from rapping to country music. now.
Yes.
So how did you decide to take this, like, turn into country music?
Okay. I'm glad you're asking this because I would love to explain the story so people don't think it's like super random, you know? So growing up, my mom's from Ohio. I would go to Ohio a lot growing up too, like every summer vacation, because my mom was a single mom too. So it was like summer vacation, you're off to see the family, like,
Yep.
you know? So I'd be on a plane, go to Ohio, spend the time with my family. And I grew up listening to a lot of country music, around a lot of like a country lifestyle. Like when I tell people I did a paper route with my cousins, they're like, a paper route, like from like the 50s? And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, people still did that in Ohio. You know, it was very like very, what's the word? Just that like, you know, like the type of upbringing you see in the movies, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I always wanted that life, but I grew up here in LA and I was a little bad kid with a single mom out running around, you know, hanging out with bad kids, doing bad stuff. And that's where I got into rapping and hip hop. And I also was always like a dancer and singer in school and stuff. So I loved music, but, and I did hip hop dance. So that was like just kind of naturally from where growing up here, I got into hip hop, but like my roots are really like country. You know
so you
what I'm
wanted
saying?
to get back to that.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
And so then just through working through with different producers and stuff, like I started to sing more. And then some of my friends in the studio were like, girl, I don't know if you realize this, but like you kind of got a country singing voice.
Yeah.
And that's because I talk a lot like my mom too. So growing up, I lived here in LA in the Valley, and people would always ask me, they're like, where are you from? You sound like you're from the country. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm born and raised here, but it's because I talk like my mom. And so I feel like that's where I get like her kind of country twang, you know? And so through singing, people were like, you have a country tone of voice. You need to start singing country. So I started doing some country songs, writing some country songs, doing some country covers. And I just realized my fans really like country music.
Oh, yeah. Everybody does.
Yeah, you know, and so I've been on TV for a long time, and I feel like my fan base is also very, like, I have a very country, middle America fan base, lots of families, like lots of Southern, Midwest people. And I don't think they maybe got rap music as much. So I think that's why it didn't connect as well with my fan base. But now that I'm dropping all these country covers and doing country music, my fan base is like loving it. And they're like, oh, we love country. Da, da. So it's like a natural progression into like what I feel like I was maybe always meant to be doing, you know?
Yeah, you just had a few trials of different stuff first.
Exactly.
Now you found your way back.
Exactly. Found my way back home.
Do you have a favorite country song?
So my favorite...
Or artist, either one.
My favorite country song... I'll go with country artist because there's just too many songs. My favorite country artist, I would say right now at the moment, is Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson?
Yeah,
I love Lainey
is
Wilson.
good.
Her music is so good. I just love every song. The lyrics are so good. Her songwriting's amazing. I love her style. She's great. I love Miranda Lambert too. I love how Miranda Lambert's like such a badass. Like that's really me.
Miranda
You know,
Lambert.
like I'm trying to be like the next Miranda
I was
Lambert.
say, I feel like you fit the vibes with her.
Thank
like, y'all have
you.
the same vibe going on.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like Gunpowder and Lead, that song.
Oh, I love that song.
I just covered it, and that's why I covered it, because I'm like, dude, this is so my type of song. Like, she's over here talking about shooting this guy down. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
Shooting the hell out of
and
him.
I'm like, that's my style. So I definitely feel like I kind of got that, that tough country girl vibe, and I feel like that's who I'm kind of aiming to, to mold my career to be like. Definitely like Miranda Lambert, Lainey Wilson.
We need more badass country women.
Right?
I agree.
You can never have enough, I don't think.
You know, I feel like it's there's always been a lot of sweet girls in country.
Oh, yeah, for
Very
sure.
sweet girls, like the
Carrie
Carrie Underwood.
I just want to paint her cheeks. She's so sweet.
Yes, right?
I
Like
wanna meet
just
her.
the sweetest, nicest thing. I remember, like, you're so much younger than me, but I remember when she was on American Idol, it was like, she was just that sweet, hometown girl. Like, I remember she was like feeding goats in like her clip on American Idol, and you're like, oh my gosh, this girl is just like the sweetest little farm girl, and there's a lot of girls like that who are just very like that sweet country girl, but I really want to bring back that kind of sassiness to it,
Yeah.
and I think that's also a lot about like what America's about, like as a country, like America's about like standing up for what you believe in and being yourself, like all the way to the core. And I feel like that's what I love about country music, is it's so like every song is like you're telling a story, you know what I mean? Everybody's so honest and like talking like so much truth in every song. It's like, I don't know, that's what I love about country. It's very storytelling. And that's why it's good too that it's similar to hip hop in that way. Like in hip hop, everything has to rhyme. In country, everything has to rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like country music has like every country song has like meaning to it. You know?
Now, a rap song, they could be talking about the randomest shit. Like a rap song.
And
I'm
then
like,
half of it doesn't even make sense.
okay. Like, it makes perfect sense for us to listen to country music. We look so out of place when we listen to rap music. Like, it's just funny. Like, if we're in a car together and we have rap music playing, I'll sit there and I'm like, and let's just look
Two
fucking
little
tacky.
white girls. Like,
Yeah, two little white girls just sitting there listening to,
listen
like,
to Boozy Badass.
Yeah. Set this bitch off just casually driving down the road.
Oh my God, I wonder, like, that's what people were looking at me driving down the street here in LA, like, I'm bumping Too Short, like, smoking weed out the window at, like, 15 here in LA.
Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Like, people were probably like, who is this crazy little girl next to me? But yeah, no, I think country music is fun, and I think that's, like, more, like, my vibe these days, too, especially once you become a mom. It's like, I don't got time to be getting ready for all this hip-hop glam life. I want to be in a flannel. I want to be in some jeans. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a little bit more late. I'll throw on a rhinestone belt just to, like, keep the glam in there. But I just like the more down-to-earth vibes of it. You know what I mean?
They're very welcoming, too.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
anybody that's just, like, new to the, what do you call it?
The industry, like country music.
The country industry, they're really welcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get you to Nashville.
Well, I'm going out there for Easter. I've been going out there back and forth a lot because I've been working in the studio there. So I love Nashville.
You never know who you'd run into in Nashville either.
Oh,
Yeah.
Her dad met Reba McEntire, 2 years ago?
Yeah, he like chased her down.
In the
I
elevator.
love
He
you.
did. He hauled ass and called her.
And she was like over it. She was like, take the damn picture. And he was like, he was so happy.
And then he made sure to send it to me. He knows I
Yeah.
love Reba.
That's
I was so
cute.
jealous.
Who's your favorite country singer?
Well, he's actually dead, but it's Keith Whitley. Have you ever listened to Keith Whitley?
A little bit.
He'll get you
Not a
down in the
lot.
dumps really bad, but man, he's so good. I like George Strait too. He's good. Alan Jackson. I like all the old people too.
Nice.
Old people. Sorry, didn't mean to say that about you guys. My apologies. Like the original country music founders.
Like old
I guess.
country.
Yeah, they're good. But now like the newer stuff, I like Tom Myers. He's really good.
Megan Maroney.
Oh yeah, of
Love
course,
her.
Megan
I love
Maroney.
Megan Maroney.
She's so
great.
cute. That's another one that's like just a sweet
Yes.
person you sort of.
She's like the soft side of country.
This is totally off topic, but I'm waiting on Miley Cyrus's new album to come out. I think May 5th.
Yes, I love Miley
Excited.
Cyrus.
I do too. Oh, I love Miley Cyrus. Hear me out. I really like Jelly Roll too. Like a newer person coming to the country.
Jelly Roll is one of the things that inspired me too to go from hip hop to country. I was like, well, you know, he did hip hop and slowly was starting to transition into doing like more country style songs, and that's kind of how I'm doing it too. So, you know, I'd love to do a song with Jelly Roll.
My biggest
can
hear me
see
out
that.
though that just. Okay, I love everybody like trying and like come into the country industry, but Machine Gun Kelly, I hated that. I was not here for that. That
Yes.
is the one I was just like.
Wait, did he attempt country? I thought he was
He
doing
did
rock.
a song with Jelly Roll, didn't
It was
he?
like a remake of
What was the name of it? Did you?
Why am I totally blanking?
Oh,
I remember
You had
it
to have
now.
heard
Yeah.
it. But I listened to it and I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I've never in my life even just thought about him, like, trying to do country music. Which Jelly Roll, his part was really good. And then you get to Machine Gun Kelly and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yes.
Lonely Road,
Yes. It was gonna bother me.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't like him because of how he did Megan Fox.
Okay, I've been hearing about this
So I don't
recently.
know. Did that really happen? Is that, like, true?
I don't even know. Like the
Daily
lore
Mail
behind
spills all the
that.
fucking tea. I'm like,
I have no idea. I can't fully trust Daily Mail though. Sometimes
No, you can't.
You can't, because like I've seen a couple things that I'm like I know firsthand are not true, and I'm like Daily Mail, you're reaching. But they're like also Daily Mail's based in the UK, so I feel like
Is
their
it?
yeah their
did
their
not know
sources are a
that.
little distant. You know what I mean? I'm like, you guys aren't even here on
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Talking about shit happening in LA like you're in the UK. You know?
Exactly. Like, you're not even here, but everything you talk about's over here. Like, literally. They did something about me that was like, what do they call it? A hockumentary?
I have no
Hockumentary
idea.
coming soon. I was like, how the fuck do they know that? Like, who
Well,
told
they
you?
said that before we even like came about it.
Yeah, before
So,
we even did like a
like
press
I
release
said,
about
you can't
it.
trust them.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
like,
No, but so you don't have a documentary coming out?
yeah, at some point. We haven't decided when it's going to come out yet, though. Quick break, y'all. I want to tell you about PAWS Across America, my nonprofit helping rescue animals in shelters across America.
We've saved pups, donated supplies, and helped long-stay dogs get adopted.
You can help too. Go to hwpaws.org for more info. Every bit helps.
If you love animals and you don't suck, you're invited to join our army of animal lovers.
Again, that's hwpaws.org. Let's save some tails together.
I have a good idea for a show for you. I'm not going to put it out here now. We'll talk business after this.
Okay, good.
But it's funny too because the call I have after this is like with some big people. That's a sidebar. But I have a good idea for a show for you, and I was like, it just like that's what I'm trying to do. Also, aside from music, I'm trying to like produce TV shows and like because I get all these crazy ideas,
Yeah.
most of which are maybe when I'm a little high.
But you've done it for a long
Hey.
time, so I mean, you know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
So how long did you do Ridiculousness?
Oh my gosh,
That was my shit. I used to watch that every morning before I go to school.
really.
Yes.
That makes me happy to hear. That also makes me feel old, but I love it.
How old are you?
Oh girl, don't.
Yeah, like,
I look young for my age.
No,
you
you
know,
do.
I'm at
You
that.
are young looking.
Thank you. I'm at that age where I still get carded, and then when I tell them my age, they're like, "Stop." I'm 36.
36. That's not bad.
It's horrible.
Now, when you start getting in your 50s, I'd be like, come here. Give me. I'll just give you a back
No, but they
pat.
say 50 is the new 30, and I was like, yes.
It is.
I was like, let's get
Yeah.
this going. I reposted it to my story. I was like, I'm gonna get this. Make sure this is a new thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was on there forever. I did Ridiculousness for 12 years or 13 years, and then I was on Rob's other show, Fantasy Factory, before that, and so I was on MTV for a total of 16 years.
Okay, and all this is before you were even legal to drink, right?
Well, I started on, so funny you said that, our first season of TV I was not legal to drink. And I showed up to the rap party and they wouldn't let me in. And I'm like, I'm on the show. And they're like, it's 21 and up. And I'm like, but I'm on the show. And then I remember like they had to do some finagling. I had to wear like a little X on my hand so I couldn't drink for the night. But yeah, that's how long I've been doing TV, a long time. And yeah, that's why I wanted to start making it because it's like I've seen the process of making it. I've seen, you know, like how these people come up with these funny moments and you know, from multiple shows I've been on and doing things like commercials and music videos and And yeah, just I was like, you know what? I could direct some shit myself.
Yeah, you've been
I could
around
see
it
it.
like your
Thanks.
whole life. You know everything that goes on. I don't see
Yeah.
why you couldn't.
Thanks.
I think you'd be really good at it.
Thanks. I know. I'm telling you. After this, we'll talk. I got a good idea for a show.
Okay, I'm excited. I hope it's a game show. I've been wanting to do a game show really bad.
Dude, you should do a game show.
I think it'd be fun. Like, I wish they still do Wipeout.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to go on Wipeout. That shit would fuck me up
Wait,
so bad,
I forgot about that show.
Dude, I love Wipeout. Hear me out. That's my biggest hear me out. Or Chopped. Have you ever watched Chopped?
Chopped,
like a
the
cooking
cooking show?
Yeah. Like, they give you the random shit in a basket and you got to cook with it. I couldn't do it, but I mean, I think it'd be fun to do.
So, okay, that I thought of, I shouldn't be giving away all these show ideas on your podcast, but I thought that would be a funny show like a Chopped, but with makeup.
That's good.
Like, what if they just gave you like a freaking, it's like, here's your eyeliner, a little white powder, and like a lip gloss, and you gotta like make somebody's face look good with it or something.
And no brushes.
And yeah, exactly, right?
Okay,
Like,
you should turn that into a show.
how-
I would watch that.
how funny would that be?
That'd be great.
To just try and like do makeup with nothing.
Until you come out looking like an Oompa Loompa. That would
Yeah,
be
or
fun,
they give you
but-
like, I could see like maybe they give you like a food product or something,
Oh,
you know, and
yeah.
then
to
you
use
gotta
as
do,
makeup.
yeah,
Okay, that'd be really fun.
Right?
You should do that for sure.
that could be good. That could be good.
A lot of people say, like, I think the first ones that were coming up was, like, reality TV shows. And me and Haley were like, hell no.
Well, we done. How do we word it? We done like a practice run for like the documentary before
Yeah.
we like. I don't know. Actually started.
Mhm.
Like it didn't go anywhere, of course, but
Yeah, yeah.
so we started like a little trial of it, and it's a guy we know that done it. And you know how reality TV is.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
like set you up for
like,
failure.
stirring up
Like,
drama.
yeah.
Oh, that's the one thing I hate about
Mhm.
reality TV. I'm like, I
Exactly.
don't want drama. Drama's gonna
Exactly.
happen on its own. You know what I mean? Like the funny stuff of like missing a flight, like on your way to get to the club gig. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she
actually-
said it like
yeah, we
I've been
did
there.
that.
Yeah, we did miss our flight last week to London. We had to get one the next day.
So see, you get what I'm saying. Like I went through this. It's funny too, cause like I see comments all the time. People are like, they'll call you like a little me, and I'm like, I'm almost honored.
Exactly.
But like I went through that whole, you know, I'm doing more gigs now that my music's taken off. But when I first started doing gigs, it was just like these club gigs, you know, to
Yeah.
like host and whatever.
I don't give a damn. It pays the bills.
Right, exactly. And that's at first when they asked me, I was like, what is hosting exactly? They're like, so you show up, you party, you get a table, and we pay you. And I'm like, I get paid to drink and party? Like,
Exactly.
I was like, this is sick. And I'm like, well, I could like drop a song or something too.
Literally.
And that's how I started performing music. But when I first started doing these little gigs, I missed my share of flights, and
It happens.
It was
happens
rough.
to the best of us, I'm afraid.
it was rough.
Oh, the reality TV show thing. When we first tried it, one of the first questions I got, because, like, you know, they take you in a room by yourself where they can, like, ask you questions. It was like, so would you say Chelsea's jealous of you? I said, don't even try that shit. I come out there, I was like, I ain't doing this shit.
They did
I'll
the
be
same
damned.
thing to me. Like, once she told me that, I was like, I'm not doing it.
I was like,
you're
prepare
not, I'm
yourself.
not. And then I went in there, and then they was like, do you think the fame's gotten to Haley's head? And I was like,
Now, what kind of
next
fucking
question.
Exactly.
I'm not-
What kind of
oh,
fucking
it's like, she's
question
still the
is
same
that?
to me.
It's us against the world. Like, so you can't.
I
like,
love
turn
that.
us.
You guys gotta stay strong, stay like a
Yeah.
little team, because that's what this industry will try to do too. It'll try to get in between you guys, and especially if you're doing like a reality show or something like that. Like on my show, it was my show. I'm part producer on my show, and my friends are on the show also, and I felt the vibe of like, I'm just gonna say
Competition,
this.
kinda.
If she sees it, she's gonna know who she is, who did it. So
If the shoe fits.
somebody on the set said to my one girl, she goes to my one girl like, oh, you know, she's kind of flirting with Ghost a little bit, like about my DJ. First of all, my DJ would never be flirting with Ghost, and said it to her girl, like to his girlfriend, basically trying to get in her head like maybe Kitty and Ghost are flirting.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, we're literally like, we're a group of friends that's like a solid group of friends. Like we don't argue. Like we're a really cool, like we've assembled, like I've kind of assembled this really great group of friends. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we don't have drama. We don't want this. Like, and I'm like, I just felt them trying to stir up drama with me and my friends. And I'm like, dude, these people are like my family. Like, I don't want this at all. You need to stop. And I nipped it in the butt before they could like do more of it.
Exactly. That's the problem with most stuff like on the internet too. Like just drama, everybody fighting on there. Like girls against girls. Now if it was a girl and a man fighting, I would not give a damn. Like, women against other women, I just don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Which most of the time it's like so fake. It's so like played out.
Besides
just
Alabama.
for views. Yeah, that
Besides
seems pretty
Alabama
relevant.
and Bad Babies beef.
Okay, wait, that's
Team
is
Alabama.
that real? Do you guys got some, like, I feel like you're closer in age groups, so maybe you got some more insight than I do, some more close connected tea.
I feel like it's real.
I don't know. I feel like everybody argues on the internet though. Like sometimes you're like, okay, they're definitely fake beefing, but I feel like that's real.
But like Bad Baby came out of like nowhere.
Hell
like,
yeah,
she was
did.
kind of like hiding for a little bit, and then the stuff with Alabama happened.
I don't
She
blame her.
dropped a song.
She made. How much did they tell us she made her first year after she come to light? She made a shit
Bad
ton.
Baby?
Yeah. She made a shit ton, and then she just, peace. I don't fucking blame her. Don't blame her a bit. You go, girl.
Wait, so I'm like, I wonder though too, thinking about it, because like you even just said, she kind of disappeared for a while. I'm like, I wonder if this was like an industry thing they planned.
You
They're
got a
like, oh, this
point.
is perfect. Alabama's starting to rap.
Exactly.
Let's plan this little beef to like make it pop again. You know what I mean?
See, I could never do that, like having fake beef with people. I can't do that. Like if I know it's fake, I'm like, yeah, you bitch. I mean, now if it was something real, that's different. I could actually talk some shit if it was real, but I mean, if it's fake, I'm like, yeah, that's why your nose is big, bitch. I don't know. I can't do that. You think you could?
Yeah.
You think you could?
I could.
I could.
I'd be texting her on the side like, oh, just so you know, I was not for real. Like, sorry, love you, girl.
I couldn't do that. Have you
Yeah.
ever had beef with anybody? Like, publicly?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, God.
But I have. I mean, I'm not the one who has the beef. It's the people who have the beef with me.
Oh, yeah.
You
It
know what I
happens.
mean? And then I like mention it outwardly because people have told me like, hey, so and so doesn't like you or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's whatever. I'm like that girl who like, and I feel like you probably are similar in that sense. Like growing up, it's like I wasn't the most popular girl in school, but like I was pretty popular and like everybody generally liked me. But then like there was like, I felt like I always had some hater girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it's
Some
kind
ratty dog.
yes,
There
exactly.
you go.
And then it goes on into your career as you realize once you're an adult and have like a career like this, oh, high school keeps going. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're still gonna have those hater type people, and now it's just on a different level of hating. But you know, I've definitely had a few of those little type of beefs, and
Everybody will.
I try to keep it pushing, stay focused on myself.
Yeah.
They just want attention.
Yep.
pretty much.
We were like that in high school. We didn't really have problems with anybody.
Mm-mm.
They had problems with us, but
That's exactly because whenever you're, you know, like charismatic, fun girls, pretty girls, that's what they want to do is they want to start drama and make you out to look like you're the crazy person or whatever to bring down like who you are. You know what I mean?
it make you look less.
Exactly.
I don't know. Girls are weird sometimes. Like half the time, like I'm one of those people. If you stare at me in public, like I see you stare at me, I'm gonna smile at you. I'm gonna be nice.
Yep.
But if you don't smile at me back, I'm like, okay, fuck you, and I'm gonna turn around and walk off. That is the one thing that pisses me off so bad. Ugh. You have any pet peeves?
Pet peeves. Ooh, I got a few pet peeves. Well, this is a weird one. Is it a pet peeve or like a...
Something that just absolutely triggers the shit out of you. Like you just want to strangle somebody.
Okay, here's one. When you tell somebody that somebody else is like, you're not cool with them or like they're hating on you, and then like they're supposed to be your friend and they go and befriend that person.
Oh, that's the worst. I hate
It's
that.
like, I told you this person is not cool with me. Like they're like rude to me, they're a hater on me. Why are you going and being their friend?
Yeah.
And then I've had to cut off people like that. It's like, no, you're not really my friend. You're a secret hater. You
See,
know
that's
what I'm
me
saying?
as a friend though. If my friend hates you, I'm probably gonna hate you
Yeah.
too.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's just like that. Like if my friend does not like you, which I have probably like 4 like really good friends I can probably count on my hand that I
Yep.
consider like to be a really good friend of me. If they hate one of y'all, I probably hate you too. Like,
yeah,
it's
and then
just-
you have those friends that are like, well, she didn't do nothing to me, so like.
well, she
you
did
know.
something
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, and it's
shut
like,
up.
but if you're my friend and I'm telling you that they
Like
did
how
something
she
to
did
me,
yes.
you should care about my feelings, right?
Exactly. Like if she done my friend dirty, why the hell do I want to talk to her?
Yeah, but you know that's what you guys got. You guys got that strong friendship. You know, keep that going.
We got that one thing too. Like if we see somebody we just know we both don't like, we just gotta look at each other. We don't have to say a word. Like it's just one of those things. Do you have a friend you're like that with? Like you can just look at them and know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I'd say it's my best friend Roxy, and she's been my friend since 2nd grade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we're like the type of friends, like I haven't even seen her in months now. You know, once you get older too and you got kids and everything, it's like you get it, but that's how it is. It's like we cannot see each other for a whole year.
But they're always there.
And then we'll link up and
it's like you never were away from each other.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's that friend that she'll always be my best friend, like no matter what. And she's one of those rare friends that's like, you know, it's crazy that we've stayed friends through all these years, and you know, me and having my career, and she had kids when we were younger, and but that's why I love her, because it's like she's just that real ass friend, you know.
Everybody needs one of those. I got a few, I'd say. Which I don't know.
Do you feel like since you've had all of this success that maybe you've noticed a few friends started acting differently?
I wouldn't even say my friends have really act differently. I'd say people I've not spoke to in like a few years. They're like, "Hey girl, how are you?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, bitch! If you don't leave me the fuck alone."
Bitch, you hated me in high school. What
Yeah,
are you
like
doing?
you didn't talk to me in high school. Why the hell are you talking to me now?
Yep.
I don't have any. I don't know. I hate people like that. And it's like one of those like that'll pop up too. I have to text her. I'm like, you will never guess who just popped up and said, "Hey." Like, I don't know. Have you had any like that?
Yeah, I think so. Like girls from high school.
They're like, "Hey girl."
Yeah.
Take that "hey girl" and get out. Take it and get out.
Yeah, no, it's funny to witness. Like, I had a girl do that one time. I was doing a little club gig here in LA, and it was a girl from high school. I was never cool with this girl. She actually was kind of rude to me. And I hear her say when like the you know, hostess girl comes up and is like trying to push the people in the table type thing, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me." And the girl, like, I heard her say, she's like, oh yeah, no, I'm with Chanel. That's my girl. Like, that's my friend. And like, I heard her say it like that, and in my head I'm like, friend, you were never cool to me in high school, and all of a sudden, you know, I got this table, and now you're my friend. You know, that's a common thing to see happen in LA too.
Where were we at when that one girl was like, I'm with them. I was like, I don't know this bitch. She ain't in here with us.
Oh yeah, it was like at like some bar in
Was it New York?
Yeah. She was like, I'm with them, and I was like, Haliey, did you invite her?
I said, no, did you?
And next thing you know, you have like this person at the table and who's just like acting like they're friends, like
getting in the
drinks.
pictures and stuff. And I'm like,
and you're like, wait, who invited them? Where'd they come
saying.
from?
And we even told like the security guard that was there. I was like, I don't know her. I was like, don't let her in here. I was like, I don't know her, and I don't know.
And then they'll be like, okay, it's time to leave. And she's like, it's okay. They asked me to come over here.
She did, dude. She still
did.
wound up getting in there with us somehow.
Yeah.
Like I looked over and she was sitting beside me. I was like, what the hell, let her in here.
So
I mean,
funny.
she was sweet though, so
She
I was
was.
like,
Wait,
guess she's
are you thinking
cool.
of the same one that photoshopped her
Yeah.
face? How do we find her picture?
She was like posting pictures with us, and you know, like the Facetune pictures.
Yes.
Well, she went like overboard with it and put like fake hair on us.
Tell me
like,
why my
fake
hair was
makeup.
brown.
I was like, damn, she calling us ugly? Like, what the hell?
That was her just trying to be a good friend.
Okay.
She was trying to, because like I have to be honest. So I've gotten into the Facetune and face apping. It happens after 30.
Oh, it happens while you're young too, and you got eye bags.
Yeah, like it, you know, I actually, those apps weren't around when I was younger. I probably would have used them then too, but it starts to happen, and so sometimes, you know, my friends are relatively attractive people, but like I'll be like, you know what, I could give her a light spice right here. Let me just be a nice friend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't want to edit yourself and then leave everybody else just looking
Yeah.
average. So I'm like, let me just give them a little Hollywood too.
See, I'll do that too. Like, I'll like whiten my friends' teeth sometimes.
I
Smooth 'em out just a
I
little bit.
appreciate that.
But I'm not putting like wigs on them and like changing their whole appearance. Cause
We had red lipstick on in that picture.
Yeah,
My
I was
hair was
like, damn,
brown.
she's,
She had like
changing
blonde
her whole
hair in hers. I was
thing.
like, what the fuck is going on? I wonder if I could find it. Actually.
That's so. I have a friend like that. So I introduced my one friend to FaceApp, and oh Lord, she's gonna know I'm talking about her. I feel like I told her about FaceApp, and next thing you know, she's literally posting like long, like different colored hair, like I'm not joking, you guys. And I was like, and I showed Dom, and I was like, babe, I've created a monster. Like I was like, I'm like, literally, this is like a completely different human in this picture.
Okay, no, my mom's done that before, bless her heart. I've seen, she like put it as her profile picture, and I was like, Mom, I was like, you gotta change your profile picture. And she was like, what's wrong with it? And I was like, that is not you.
I told my
don't know
mom,
who
I was
the
like,
fuck
Mom,
that is."
this looks like Khloe Kardashian.
Yes. And
my
my
mom's
mom's
like,
so
"It looks
pretty.
good,
like,
right?"
She does not need it.
Yeah, your mama definitely does not need it. Where
She was
where
so
do we
fun.
find that? And how do we find that
I think it
though?
was like her Instagram profile picture.
Or did she send me a TikTok and I was like, who the fuck is this? Which her mama's
That's so funny.
bad.
Yeah, she's so pretty. She don't need it, but it was
Exactly.
funny.
She did. She looked like a whole different person though. Like she's real glowy, you know, had beautiful hair.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is that guy? We love our mom, though. She's great.
That's great.
Okay, this is kind of off topic, and I know you get a lot of shit for it, but I love your laugh.
Thank
It's like
you.
my favorite thing ever.
Thank you. Okay, so wait. I love that you said I get a lot of shit for it. We got to talk about this. So
Okay.
how old are both of you, by the way?
21.
Oh, you're so young. God, I would give anything to just time warp back to your age. So it's a weird thing, right? Like it's like a trend that I noticed amongst young kids. As I was on Ridiculousness, I noticed it was like a couple years where it became a trend to hate on my laugh. These people don't genuinely hate my laugh. They
No.
think it's cool to post saying her laugh is so annoying. It's like, this didn't make you cool. You didn't just get clout for it. You just think it's cool to like say it. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yes.
Because at the end of the day, let me tell you, I see my comments, and I'm like, I get way more love for my laugh. People are like, I love your laugh. It's the only reason I watch Ridiculousness.
Well, it's
Da-da-da.
a real laugh.
Thank you.
It's not like a,
Yeah, like I'm genuinely out here laughing. The only thing I hate though, sometimes they would edit my laugh to be after like a really whack clip to make the clip seem funnier.
So it makes it look like you have like a weird ass sense of humor, and you're
Yes.
like, yeah, no, I can't.
And that's
do
where
it.
I think some people maybe got annoyed by it because
They're
it's
like,
like,
why is this bitch laughing at this?
yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, they just used my laugh to make the clip funnier when I didn't even laugh at that. You know what I mean? And so that's where I think maybe people got a little annoyed, is like me laughing at some dumb shit. But for the most part, I think I have a great sense of humor and I laugh at all the funniest stuff. So
You know what it sounds like? You know that song? It's like, it's a laugh at the beginning of the song. It's like, I tell you what I want. That literally is what it sounds like.
oh my God, Spice
I
Girls is
swear,
my
yes.
childhood. I did the talent show in 4th grade. You guys, I always tell the story too. In 4th grade, I did Spice Girls for the talent show. And it was like in that moment at the little talent show, I swear I was like on that stage and I was like, I'm gonna do this for life. Like, literally, I was like, I'm gonna be a Spice Girl for life, dude. Like, it was in that moment. I'm like, this is what I wanna do.
what are Spice Girls doing now?
I don't
They're
know.
coming with a comeback tour. That's what I just heard, and I'm so excited.
That's exciting, actually.
Right?
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
For my age group, it's like we're living for that.
I wish TLC was still together.
TLC,
Didn't one of them die?
amazing.
Well, one of them broke.
You're so cute.
I can't say that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's life. It's what happened, you know.
I mean,
but that's
you get
why
old, but
that's why they stopped being, you know, like a group, because Left Eye passed away.
yeah.
TLC was great.
I love TLC. Don't go chasing.
Oh, that's who you're talking about. I
waterfalls.
was like, who the hell
Dude,
is
that's my
this?
shit. Like, I like getting stoned and listening to it. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm in a magical place. I'm
Isn't
so
there like a
serene
little
right now.
rap in that song?
Huh?
Isn't there
Yeah,
like,
that was Left Eye.
Yeah, we were playing it one day, and like I didn't know the rest of the song. I only knew like the chorus, you know. And it was like quiet in the car, and Haliey just starts saying every
Come on.
word. And I was like,
I seen a rainbow yesterday.
you're killing it though.
That's so cute.
I love that song so much.
It's good that you know like older songs though,
Oh,
because
I'm very cultured.
that's such a good thing. Like, I hate when I meet younger people and they like don't know any. I'm like, who were your parents? Like, did they just
Exactly.
never play the radio for you? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
It also plays in a big part. Like, you have mommy issues, and like they were going through it, and then all the music they listened to, and then you're like, why's my mom listening to that? You know. Like, you can see shit like that. Like, we used to have a boombox in my Nana's house when I go and stay there, like
Yeah.
every other weekend. You
Yeah.
just go see her and my mom, whatever. What is that song? Apologize. It's too late
Yeah.
to apologize. My mama used to wear that shit out, let me just tell you. I feel like it really gives you character, though. Like, I like older music than I do
Yeah.
new music.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they're like music got like weird for like
Yeah.
a certain amount of years. It's finally coming back, and I think that's why country's coming back so strong too. I think people got sick of like cheesy, like mindless hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just like a mumble rap, like, you know, which don't get me wrong, I've collaborated with a couple mumble rappers, super fire, but
Mumble rappers.
you know, I think people want more depth to what they're
Oh, yeah.
listening to. Like they
Yeah.
want to like have, like I said,
like,
a
it
story.
means something.
Yeah, you know, more
Oh,
love songs. I think
who
people
is,
want
like-
that.
Who is your like dream collab?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man. Okay, so it's changed a little now. My dream, I used to say forever. I would say it so many times that I know Drake has seen Google alerts by now.
You
I'm
said
like,
Drake?
I'm like, I know Drake has. I'm like, bro, you have to have gotten a Google alert by now. I've
Oh,
said it
yeah.
in every fucking interview. Like, but I really wanted to collaborate with Drake. I just did Drake's dad's
would love
podcast like 2 weeks ago, actually.
His dad?
His
Yes.
His dad
dad?
has a podcast?
Yes, his dad is the
What?
funniest guy ever. You guys have to meet him. Actually, that would be a really funny collab there. But so I did his dad's podcast, and his dad's doing country music now too.
What?
He's doing
What?
a country song, yeah.
I never
and-
would have thought that.
Yeah, right? Very random. But his dad's from Memphis, Tennessee, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so his dad's got, like, the real country roots.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, so I was talking to him about it, and it used to be I would always say Drake, but now, for sure,
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah,
I can
knew
see it.
Yeah.
My biggest hear me out. I don't like Drake.
You don't like
I
Drake?
love Drake.
Like, some of the songs he's, like, featured in with, like, Lil Wayne or something like that, like, I'm all for it. But, like, his music by itself, I'm a Kendrick girl. I said my piece. I love Kendrick Lamar. And then I'll have her. She's the one that loves Drake. And what were we doing yesterday? Were we doing our... You were doing your makeup or something yesterday before we left, and I heard her playing Drake. I was like, oh, God, here we go again. That one song you've been playing, though, that new song he did, it's okay. I'll listen to
like
it.
the new album.
It's okay. But now some of his other songs, I'm like, no. It's just not my jam. I don't know.
I feel like you probably don't like his R&B stuff as much.
Well, see, I like R&B music, but I don't know. I don't feel him. Now, I miss his old music. Like, you used to call me on my cell phone. I've been singing this whole episode.
I don't like those ones.
See, those are the ones I did like his old music. Now, his new music, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. I like old music. That's just how I am.
That's a good quality.
Yeah.
Oh, and I brought you some merch. You gotta rock it for me, because I know that this tank top will look super cute on you. It says Lil Bit Country.
Oh, I love that.
Can you hand me that, please?
And I'm gonna get some for you too. I'm
Okay,
I'm
I'll
such an
probably steal
idiot.
hers anyway.
I don't know why I wasn't thinking.
I'll
to
fight
bring
you if
for
that
both of
tank
you.
top goes missing.
I'll wear the hat, though. I'm more of a hat girl than she
Okay,
is.
I'll get you hats, tank top, shirts, all of it. Yeah, I feel like it'll look cute on you. You know.
That is very cute. You were signed to Young Money, weren't you?
It's a long story. Let's just say, kind of. Yeah, I was Young Money, and Wayne gave me the cosign.
Wait, whoa. Lil Wayne signed you.
Yes.
What?
It's a very long story, but yeah, no, Lil Wayne, that's the homie. I actually opened for Lil Wayne this past summer in Illinois at the State Fair.
That's one of my dream guests. Like, sure enough.
Dude, Wayne probably would love to come on this podcast.
I was about to say, we had Wiz. We gotta have Wayne.
And Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Those are the top
Oh,
three we've got to fucking have.
Snoop, okay, well, when Snoop comes on, just so you know, you won't be able to breathe in here, because it will be
Yeah.
smoked
It'll
out.
be all right.
It will be smoked out.
I'm so okay with that. We couldn't breathe in here with Wiz Khalifa. That's the best part, though.
Yeah, oh no, actually, okay, Wiz and Snoop smoke about the same amount, but and Wayne smokes a lot too. Actually, it'll be smoked out when Wayne's in here also. So
I don't know how I could be serious talking to him. I'm like, Wayne's sitting right there.
That's
No.
how I was with Wiz Khalifa. I was like, I can't.
I know. I was so starstruck. I was like, there ain't no fucking way. Motherfucker sings black and yellow, black and yellow. He's sitting right beside me. There is no fucking way this is real right now. I still don't think it was real.
I was still like fraud out of my mind.
I was too. I was like,
no, Wayne will be great. I'm like, maybe I could put in the word for you with that.
Tom, I'm a huge fan.
Dude, he's so funny. Like, you would love him. Cardi's the nicest. I love Cardi B. When I first met
I
Cardi,
want to met her.
oh my god, I love
I want
Cardi.
to met her. Okay.
You're like meat. No, when I first see, now I'm saying the wrong word.
See, I did it.
When I first met her, like literally, she like gave me a big hug and like grabbed my butt and was like stuck her tongue out, and I was just like, she just has
I'm
like
here
such a
for
great
it.
personality.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, she's really
gonna
fun.
try to grab mine and be like, where the fuck's the rest of it? You know what? I'll tell you when I find out myself.
Just gotta do a couple squats, you know. Go hiking while you're here in LA. That'll get your booty up.
I can't do it. I'll go flat.
I used to have a flat booty too. I really got it up. And after you have a kid, that's when it really gets bigger. Now I'm like, these hips are like, we gotta readjust them. You know what I mean?
I've never been that person that has to jump to get in my jeans, and I'm kind of thankful for it.
Way easier to get dressed.
I agree. Water just goes straight down my back when I get in the shower. Like, I don't have nothing going on back there. It's all right, though.
So funny. Oh, you're hilarious.
Where can people follow you for your music?
Yes, I'm everywhere. You can find people on social media at Chanel West Coast on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, everything at Chanel West Coast. New single just dropped, Lil Bit Country. Check it out.
Y'all go
yeah.
follow and support our girl Chanel.
Thank you.
Well, I got one more question for you.
Okay, what is it?
What's one move in bed that makes Dom go crazy?
Oh my God, I don't know. I definitely think he likes, when I'm on top.
There you go.
Cowgirl style, no pun intended.
No pun intended at all. Just a little bit country.
I'm not joking though, girl. I'm telling you, it's the funniest thing. Like, literally, like, giving your man a blowjob, and you're like,
You just
picture
Haliey
me.
Welch.
you got, because that's how this moment came about for you. You gotta do the hot Tuah. And then literally every time in that moment, I just see your little smile in my head, you know, like, because you got this cute little smile. I see your little face in my head.
Good. I'm glad I live rent free in your head. I'm always there. You got a piece of me everywhere.
It's been a couple times where I'm not joking. I almost laugh, and I want to be like, babe,
I can't.
I'm thinking about Haliey
gone.
right now.
That's so funny.
Dear Lord.
No, that's also why he came today. He doesn't want to admit it. I was like, babe, I'm going to go do Haliey, you know, Hawk to a Girl. I'm going to go do her podcast. Will you come to get the BTS for me? Yeah, I think my schedule's pretty clear. And I'm like, he just wants to meet you.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, so I'm happy we were able to come and make his dreams come true.
Yeah, us too. Thank you for coming.
No, thank you for having me.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I would love to have you come on my podcast too. It was so good being on your show. Loved it.
I know. We're excited to talk to you.
Oh, thank you.